Oh. O Brahman, O the sense of self-awareness, O pure consciousness, lead us in the path of truth, lead us in the path of meditation, lead us in the path of wisdom. I know, Brahman, that there are beings who want to go in your path, who want to walk in your path, Brahman. The beings who want to go in your path, who want to walk in your path, Brahman, the truth seekers who want to go in your path, who want to walk in your path, who want to walk in the path of truth, and who want to walk in the path of wisdom, Brahman. You see, I know there are beings, but those beings are very few. They are small in numbers, Brahman. You see, the ultimate truth seekers, the one who is looking for the ultimate truth, not the subjective truth, not the not the subjective truth, not the truth. These seekers are looking for the ultimate truth, whether it goes against everything they have learned, whether it goes against everything they have learned, or whether it goes in accord with life, or whether it goes in accord with nature. You see, these truth seekers are the favorite ones in the bigger scheme of things. These truth seekers are the favorite one in the immensity of cosmos. Remember that. Cosmos, the Brahman, the eternity, the limitless, the universe does not acknowledge morality. You may be you may be very perplexed, you may be very baffled as to what is being said. For one, I have been in a state of meditation, and two, as you know by now, that I do not use my intellect until unless I have to during meditation. So, Brahman, the cosmos, the eternity does not have no clue about morality. You see, your morals are significant. Our morals are significant only to function in the society. Only our morals. No, I am not denying the significance of morality. Do not get me wrong. I am not denying the significance of morality. But I'm just letting you know that your spiritual growth do not corrupt your spiritual growth. Humans, sadly and unfortunately, have even learned to corrupt the spiritual growth, if you understand. Humans have learned to even corrupt compassion. Humans even have learned to corrupt uh, rightness, you see. But Cosmos and Brahman is not blind like humans. Cosmos, Brahman, or eternity is not blind like human. Have Human is led astray, unfortunately. Human is lost, most humanity, you see. But I tell you, time to time, there is hope. I am not disappointed in the humanity. But oh, you the humans, you the humankind, know this: your morality has nothing to do with you being good or bad. Your You being good or bad has nothing to do with the cosmos. Your action does not go too far because the fundamental of your actions are baseless and fragile and selfish, unfortunately. Universe only admire those who are more aware of universe. You understand? Universe only like those who are more aware of universe. Universe only answer those who are more aware. Universe only knows who is more aware and who is less aware. Otherwise, you get involved in the human drama and you take the meanings out which suits you. You corrupt the goodness and you corrupt even the spirituality. You misunderstand things because have you are not being told, you are not being taught, you are you are not being told and you are not being taught the how to know your own self, you see. And that's why you pay too much attention to the selfies. You are totally a slave in your chakras. Do you know there are 114 chakras and 7 of them are in your body? And prominent one, we talked about that yesterday about the root chakra. You see, then there are numerous chakras. If you are stuck in the money chakra, if you are stuck in the looks chakra, if you are stuck in the sex chakra, I see all the time here on social media, somebody is stuck in the self-love. Even the meanings of self-love are totally changed in the human perception. You see, human has found excuses to justify the stupidity and foolishness of themselves, you see, and they call it self-love. We talked about that numerous times in the previous retreats, what really it means to self-love. You see, my message is here for the real truth seekers, and I know it would reach to the real truth seeker. Rest of the humanity can get stuck in the chakras, you see, sadly and unfortunately. Rest of the humanity can remain. Rest of the humanity can remain in the chakras. Rest of the humanity can do a number of baseless things, but only avoiding which is the sole purpose of you even being on the planet, which is to find your own self. Once you find your own self, you find happiness by sharing your karma. But most people here are led the sharing of karma alone, most people accumulating more karma. Am I better than you? No, absolutely not. Am I more aware? Yes, absolutely. Am I more aware than you? I don't know. You see, it's not a competition because everybody is walking towards the same destination. It's not a competition that who is more loved by man-made God or and who is less loved by God. God is a concept. There is no God. You see, so once we accomplish, and we have accomplished numerous times, basically, what is God? God is just a concept of your higher self, you see. So you thought first create an almighty, supreme being thought, basically, based on lies, and after that thought worships it and call it God, you see. The very concept, the very thought, the very concept of God even occurred to you when you saw the creation around you. And you said to yourself, obviously, I didn't make it, somebody must have done it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be even wondering about what God is. You see, then you say you worship, you are stuck. There is no spiritual progress, there is no spiritual growth. You take, you are unfortunately and sadly, you are totally fascinated by your own image. You look at the mirror, you admire yourself, you do not get tired. You take thousands and thousands of pictures of yourself and you post. And of course, the rest of the people, or at least most of the humans, are like you. They have nothing going on in their life either, so they just go and admire and compliment. You never get tired of doing these useless actions. You perform these useless actions every day on the regular basis, numerous times a day. And you think this is life. You are not even getting close to understand what really life is. You are not. You are stuck. And you'll go in circle over and over and over and over till something happens in your life. You see, sometime when Brahman, when the eternity sees you, that you are totally stuck in a circle, that you have no comprehension how to even get out of it. Somebody like us, the sannyasis, the yogis, the rishis, the meditators, the spiritual being, we offer our help to you. We offer our hand to you. You refuse, basically. You say it's my way or highway. I don't think you are telling me the truth. And you just keep going in that circle. You are worshipping your own image. You just keep going in the circle. You are earning money. You are earning money. You are just going in the circle. Now you want to earn a lot of money. Money, now you are stuck in that circle. You are stuck in that chakra. Money basically is never enough for you. You see, what was the name of that fella, Abraham Maslow? We read in economics at some point that he, when we were graduating from our school, we read somewhere in economics. I remember distinctively Abraham Maslow, that he gave you the concept of what we understand in Hindi as roti, kapda, or makan, means food, shelter, um, food, shelter, and cloth. You see, so when the survival, which is food, shelter, and clothing, when the survival is taken care of, you should admire life. You should admire beauty around you, not just looking at camera and taking thousands and thousands of pictures or exhibiting your body by forgetting attention to the blinds. You see, Jesus Christ 2000 years back, that master said, blind lead blind, both fall. Now it has become a religious statement. Religion has nothing to do with Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ followed no religion. He was born in a Jewish family. Educate yourself. Sometimes you should read your own history Anyway, so Jesus Christ said, blind lead blind, both fall. You see, it's not a religious statement. I don't see no wisdom in religions, because religions are man-made. Religions are human constructs. I see no wisdom in religion. If you want to ever evolve the ultimate growth, the ultimate truth, you need to come out of the religion. This is the best advice. I do not know for how long I'll stick around to give you advices and to light a candle. You see, if you understand what I'm saying, I don't know for how long, but I am becoming very serious and serious, because time is very significant for me now. Time is very crucial for me now. Sometimes we the yogis, sometimes we the rishis, sometimes we the meditators do not find a polite or easy way to say what need to be said. Okay, it's not easy for us. Sometimes we have to be a little abrupt. Sometimes we have to be a little blunt. Sometimes we have to be a little straightforward. Sometimes we have to be a little outspoken with you the humankind. You see, all the edifice of your knowledge is based on lies, mostly lies, starting from religion. Then you have created God and you worship it. And you know what you do? You basically do a lot of useless stuffs, and in the end, you pay thanks through the memes. You see the level of selfishness in your own self. Have you ever focused? Do not take offense if I am saying you. Do not take offense if I am saying you. You would only take offense of my words when you think you are something. Remember, we talked about that. You would only take offense of my words when you think that you are something. You see your ego, what you have been told you are. Do you understand the immensity of this cosmos? You are this. You see this. When I say you, it means to whom it is concerned. It means to whom it may concern. If you are serious enough to find the ultimate truth, you would stay and listen to my words, and you would put your ego aside. If you are not, just click. Help is one click away, and just go on, move on. My words are not for you. You see, discard my words, because you think you already know everything. You think you are something. You means to whom it may concern, or to whom it is concerned. You think this. You are this, basically. Excuse me, you do not think this, but you are this. Today, nature says, poof, nobody would know where you went. I swear, the immensity and the magnitude of this, of the nature. Nature says, poof, nobody know where you went. You see, 3 days. People remember 3 days, and they do grieve and drink a lot of alcohol and remember you, even though, anyway, I, and after that, people move on. That's your reality. That's our reality. That's everybody's reality, myself included. As, remember, I told you, I am not better than you. I may be just more aware than you. Maybe you are more aware than me. If that is the case, now you have an option. You can listen to my words of truth and wisdom, not my personally, but from divinity, or you may decide to discard and not listen. It's on you. It's not my job, is just to say the words of truth and wisdom and tell you the significance of meditation. What you do with the knowledge or information or wisdom is your business. I'm not a Bible, Quran, or Torah thumper that I will go door to door and ask, have you ever wondered what God name is, or come to church? And all that human stupidity. You see, this is how humans are living, and posting and doing a lot of nasty stuff to each other, gossiping, ripping each other in the name of money, in the name of designation, and all that. After that, they think that I would just go ahead and share a couple of religious memes, or just pay thank to God or Jesus Christ, and I have paid my dues, huh? like when you got an insurance here in America, you cannot put a vehicle on the road without having insurance. You understand that? So what happens is basically when we insure our car, after that every month we pay the premium to keep the insurance. Just like that, you share memes or name of Jesus Christ, or name of Muhammad or Joseph Smith or whoever, and just tell yourself within you, oh, I have done that. God would definitely acknowledge that. There is no God. You make God through your thought, and after that you worship God. That's your story. You see, that's why you are in stuck in the chakkar. Sometimes, and when we rishis, we the yogis and the meditator, the spiritual beings, not humans, but the spiritual beings, offer you help, um, you are still stuck in the chakkar because you are so fascinated with anything until unless something really serious happens. You see, when nature, when the cosmos, the Brahman sees you stuck in the chakkar for numerous lives, and as you are stuck in the chakkar for numerous lives, and then you cannot see the truth. When the Brahman sees that, you understand what I'm saying to you or no? When the Brahman sees that, pay attention to my voice, listen to the sound of my voice, okay? And understand what I'm saying. It's very significant for you. It's the most important thing you would ever know in your entire life. When the Brahman sees you basically being stuck in your chakkar for numerous lives, then something very serious happens. You see, so serious that it may have an impact on you, on us, on all of us for the rest of our life. You understand, something serious, but it would open your eyes. Just the way it is opening your eyes, you are not gonna like it. We are not gonna like it. You see, you have no idea. You have no idea of the magnitude and the potency of Brahman, of Paramatma. You have no idea. So, in this session of meditation, this is an eye opener for you. You see, I have tried to show you what's really going on and what you think is going on in your mind. You even have learned to corrupt spirituality. You even have learned to corrupt love, that you make love even conditional, spirituality is conditional. You get you get high on different type of substances. You drink copium amount of alcohol. Of course, after doing all this crap, everything looks very good and you feel that you are getting somewhere, and you are scrolling through spiritual memes or good quotes and stuff like that and posting, and you are doing the same thing again and again. You are stuck in a chakra or chakra. You are stuck in there until unless you do something about it, you wouldn't come out of it. Now one can say, yes, what did you do basically that you encompass this truth and wisdom? First of all, let me tell you something. There is no yes, okay? Yes is a lie. You understand? Joseph Smith or John Smith is not John Smith. Cheryl is not really Cheryl. Uh, Krishnamurti is not really Krishnamurti. Kavita is not really Kavita. You see, any name does not indicate to any type of a reality. If you understand, any name does not indicate to any type of reality. Name is just a marker, so there is no yes. That's number one. Number two, I do not perceive myself as individual. Individuality is a delusion on the bigger scale of things. How do I know that? Because I live that way. That's how I know. You understand? Individuality is a delusion, but you cannot get past see the delusion because you have not made yourself available for the truth. That's why you are not perceiving the truth. Now you understand how I do it. I is the same in you. I do not live um, as an individual. If you understand why I'm saying to you, I do not live as an individual. I do not perceive myself as an individual. The encompass and the magnitude of truth and wisdom I encompass, the magnitude of truth and wisdom I encompass, it is coming from divinity, which is the same in you as me. You see, meditate for a minute. Let us give you some break. So meditate for a minute. Oh. Did you meditate while I was gone? Again, have you learned? Again, have you learned to sit yet? Hmm? Did you meditate while I was gone? Okay, keep doing that. My truth seekers, remember something. We the rishis, we the meditators, we the yogis. Now remember something, we love you. And we are trying to show you the way before it gets out of control. And one who is stuck in the chakra, nature takes the other way. When nature takes the other way, you would not like it. The chances are you probably are gonna hate it. You see, it may happen to anybody, including myself. So try to learn easy way. Easy way is always there. Nature is not punishing you. Nature is not rewarding you either. Everything is out there. You just have to find your own way. That which way, since life since life is all about learning numerous lessons, as you have seen the introduction to my YouTube channel, life, that life you are living is all about learning numerous lessons. So nature, what it has done basically, it has given you the liberty. It has given you the it has given you the liberty, it has given you the freedom basically, that which way it has given you the liberty, it has given you the freedom, that which way you want to learn. You just like, and you would see that adjectives, the tendencies, the traits of the nature are your traits too. It's in you too. When you teach somebody, you show them numerous ways. If you are a teacher, you can approach one topic through different aspects, through different ways, whichever the easy way the student may adopt and will adopt. So everything basically is about the liberty. You do that too, because nature is not out of you. You are existing in the nature. You cannot outsmart nature. So just like that, nature has given you the liberty, the freedom, that what way you want to learn. You are just here solely for to learn things. Learn what? Learning your lessons, trying to find happiness without any outside of help. In other words, you are here to shed your karma. There is no karma, you have found happiness without any outside of help. But you would only find happiness when you are out of your chakkar. You see, when you can see, when you are not blind, when you are not deaf. You are not blind and you are not deaf. When you can see, when you are open, you are not deaf. When you can hear. Do know, I have told you these things. These things are the key, the fundamental to the liberation, or to the ultimate liberation, and towards truth and wisdom. Learn to listen. Do not just go and close yourself. You see, I listen too. Even the religions, sometimes people talk about or quote something from their sacred book, even though I know the book. And how do I know? Nobody told me that. I went through all this. Even though I know it's the human construct, it was written by humans or human. You see, singular or plural. It was compiled by humans, and every word which is in these books is human made. You understand? But I know the reality of these human constructs, even though when somebody talks about that, I listen. Even though, you see, because listening is important. I am listening. I have the liberty whether I want to accept it or I don't want to accept it. And that I would only have that kind of attitude towards truth and wisdom. I would only and only have when I am open towards every possibility. You see, there is this guy. I was watching his near-death experience. He's from India. He lives here in America. I don't know what his name is. So he was saying that he was totally closed. You see, he closed himself, and he said he's an atheist. Like atheist. He does not believe in any higher power. He does not believe in God. Atheist, agnostic is the one who goes back and forth, but atheist flat out does not believe in any type of higher power or God. You see, so as I said not long ago in the same retreat, that God is a concept. First thought makes God, and then thought worships God. So let's not talk about God. You see, God is nothing but a delusion of your own self, the higher self. You see, eternity, cosmos, yes, that's your real higher self, but not in the way you know God. You see, it's not outside of you, it's within you, basically, when you learn the truth. So he didn't have any believe in higher power or higher self, and then when people would talk about that, and they would talk about spirituality or the truth seekers, even they were open. Other truth seekers, they were open. They didn't discard right away, they listened. But this guy didn't listen. He would just go and bust himself in the situations, and would say, he would try to refute everything. It's just that he closed himself to one thing, that there is no higher self or anything, any possibility. He just closed himself. You understand why I'm saying to you? This guy had a surgery. This guy had a surgery of 12 hours, just a long surgery, because it's a transplant of kidneys. Do you understand what's going on? This guy, sorry, this guy actually had a surgery, and the surgery was basically this guy 12-hour long surgery, if you understand what I'm saying to you. 12-hour long surgery, because the surgery was because of the kidneys and the heart transplant. This particular fella who was close to everything, you understand, who was close to all the possibilities and everything. Now, during the surgery, sometime, obviously, you are under the influence of this strong anesthesia. During this, he was not supposed to feel or think or anything, which he did not actually. During the surgery, he found himself, his awareness, he found not the body, but the awareness of his awareness was in a marrow, like a field. Some people were there that transcend the the transparent people, or whatever the English word. And then a voice resonated through him and said, "Oh, dog," which is very derogatory in Indian culture. Somebody said, "Oh, dog, you are here now finally, huh, dog? You are here now finally. You think you are important? You think you are the center of the universe, huh, dog? Let me show you, dog. You come here. Let me show you. You are not the center of the universe. You are not important at all. You understand?" That's what the voice resonated through and said, "You are not the center of attention. You are not the center of universe. You are nothing. You are zitch." As not long ago I told you, our reality, myself included, your reality, everybody's reality, zero. Zero. You see, zero. So he said, "You are nothing. Let me show you." And then this person, this being, actually, the voice, it showed the human, it showed just a glimpse of, it just showed a glimpse of the cosmos. Not even the cosmos, it just showed a glimpse of the galaxy. Just a glimpse of the galaxy. And this guy said, obviously his awareness was there, so he said to himself, how inadequate, you see, how inadequate I am. I have never felt in my life so inadequate. You see, you know the meanings of inadequate, right? I have never felt in my life so inadequate. How inadequate I am. How small. I don't even exist compared to the immensity is what exists out there. That's our reality. That's our existence, you see. So we are nothing. The only difference is, as I said, who is more aware and who is less aware. You become more aware your own self, you become more aware of everything. Everything is within you. Everything is within. You know it. Everything basically is within you, is inside you. Just take time to find out. Just take time what you are, and then everything would automatically work its way around you. I hope you are understanding. Just find out yourself. No, read the user manual of your own self. You have not read the user manual. Read the user manual of your own self, and you would find the truth. Once you find yourself, once you find the truth, if you understand what I'm saying to you, once you find yourself, once you find the truth, you find everything. You see, everything would work itself around you. You don't have to change the world. You see, you just have to know yourself. It's simple. You do not have to change the world. You do not have to change the world. You just have to know yourself, and everything would work around you if you understand. So, so rewatch this video if you have to. You see, rewatch this video if you have to. There is a chance you may be misunderstood about something. If that is the case, write me and I would try. If that is the case, write me and I would try to clear your confusion. You see, if you are confused about something, if you misunderstood about something, the gist of this meditation today, the gist of this, the words of truth and wisdom today basically is that know yourself through practical. You see, the gist is know yourself through practical. Know yourself. Know yourself through meditation, because meditation is the way that you would know yourself. Do not think you are something. Do not think we are something. Do not live in your ego. This is all the gist of this session, this meditation, these words of truth and wisdom. Do not live in the ego. You understand what I'm saying to you? Do not live in delusions. Do not think that there is some God outside which you can pay the premium and it would take care of all the miseries in your life. If you understand, be open towards everything. You see, even if it is the human construct, be open. Learn to listen. After that, what you do with the information, what you do. After that, what you do with the information, what you do with the wisdom. Uh, it's entirely your business. These are the tools which would basically lead you in the path of truth and wisdom. These are the tools. Be open, learn to listen, learn to focus what's being said, what the intention of this person is, why this person is telling me something like that. But still listen, you see. You can discard it if it doesn't go in the accord with nature. You see, this is all the gist of it. Don't just simply believe, don't be gullible. You see, be open. Ex- do not accept or discard, just be open to it. If you understand, that's the gist. And then you would encompass all the truth and all the wisdom. Then you would know anything and everything that there is to know. And do not think in ego that you are something. I have told you all our existence, all of us, myself included, our existence is this zero. Have you ever seen a zero? Zero. Have you ever seen a big zero? It's a round. It means nothing. That's what our existence is. You see, if nature puffs today and we are gone, nobody would even know what happened. You see, nature is so we cannot outsmart nature. We live in nature. If we go in accord, the only option we have, we can just go in accord with nature. You see, for you, on the very fundamental level, if you are so adamant to find God, look God in nature, basically. Okay, and you can even call nature God or something. But anyway, it's entirely your business. But I'm just saying that if you are so adamant to find God, but remember something. The only option we all have in the end is just to go in accord with the nature. When we go in accord with the nature, we are happy. You see, during in the journey, it's all about the journey. We are happy. So pay attention. Rewatch this video if you have to. Try to find the gist, even though I have explained all the gist of this message from divine, from sacred. Even though if you have confusions, write me and don't forget to meditate. Don't forget to make time for your own self. You would not get no results without doing practical. No results. You see, again, the big round thing. Do you know there is a big round thing? It's called zero. you would get those results without practical. If you do practical, then you can, if you do practical, then you can replace zero with something. Until then, it's a big round zero. So let's meditate. You see, enough of talking. I do all the talking. You guys just listen. But enough of talking. You see, enough of the talking. Let's meditate. You see. Oh.